Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today I want to talk about Plaguestar as that has just come out and everyone is going to be farming that for an unlimited amount of fully built Forma as well as things like the Ghoul saw. So we'll go over how you can farm Operation Plaguestar and how you can get all of these items. It's actually not too hard, but you just have to pretty much run it a little bit to get the hang of it. The only two items you need is the Infested Catalyst and the Eidolon Phylaxis. Eidolon Phylaxis can be purchased from Nikok on Cetus for the Operation Plaguestar event standing. So this will take you maybe a little bit to get. The Infested Catalyst can be picked up in the biolab of your clan dojo, so if you're not in a clan, you'll probably be a little sad, so go join a clan. And there you go, 1, 2. Each one of these missions, if you're running it solo, you'll want to use 4 of these, but that's why I would recommend you run it in a group, because Operation Plaguestar, all in all, isn't too hard, but it can be a little resource intensive if you're doing it solo. It's not a particularly high-level mission. The only thing I would recommend for a build is a build to kill Infested, and specifically a boss called the Hemocyte. It's pretty much the Lephantis, but don't worry about it. And I myself built this as my Prisma Gricata. I'd recommend building fast attack speed, high multi-shot, a lot of shot type weapons. And this is what I just so happened to come up with. So yeah, I was just running my Prisma Gricata. I think I only just fixed up my build a little bit, and that is what it is. I'm running Corrosive, but if you don't want to run Corrosive, don't run Corrosive. Swap out any other element for a Riven, because this is my Riven. Clearly it's really good, yada yada. But realistically, run whatever you need. I was running the Exceltra for a little bit, worked okay, but Prisma Gricata works a lot better for me. And I was running Mirage Prime, if you care to see my build, just for duration and strength, just for her third and first ability. Nothing too shocking, Umbrals, just so I don't die as easily. And yeah. So that's all in all fine there, right? Nothing too shocking. So let's go take a look at the shop, and then I'll talk about the mission itself. It's actually hilarious enough because it pretty much self-explains in the line of text. Wait, let me get it to pop back up right here. So it's a 4-star, or I should say 4-part bounty. Part 1 is Steal Vehex Thrax Toxin, okay? Part 2 is Mix It, and that is when you throw in the Infested Catalyst and the Eidolon Phylaxis. It does have to be thrown onto your gear wheel, so go equip this in your arsenal, equipment, arsenal, go throw that on your gear wheel once you build those, if you eventually get there. That's pretty much how you do it. You mix it, throw those on, and poison the infested boil growing in the center of the plains. Now, there's the third part of the mission where you essentially go and escort a drone. It's the worst part of the mission, but whatever. And then the fourth part is you poison and fight infested at the boil, so fun times. The mission itself, after a little bit, it is pretty self-explanatory, so most people shouldn't really have a lot of issues running it once they get the general gist of the event. So let's go take a look at Nikok's shop and see what you can purchase. Nikok is the mask vendor over here in Cetus, and also the operational supply vendor during Operation Plaguestar. If you've played this event before, it looks like all of your standing and stuff carried over, so that was cool to know that I started off rank 3, not like 2 or 1. And yeah, you can run this an unlimited amount of times, you can get as much standing as you want. As you can see, they set the cap to a high amount just so people can hoard it for fun, and this is the event shop. You can get a ton of just items, fishing items, do whatever you want there. You can get some of that, some of this, a bunch of gems. You can get mods, which I've purchased. Cetus Wisps, but I wouldn't recommend purchasing any of the gems, Cetus Wisps, or fishing stuff, as it's more efficient to farm it. The Plaguestar emblem right here. Let me just get that. But the prize is fully built Forma, the #1 thing people actually care to get here. you can pretty much get 1 Forma each run if you use all of the Phylaxis and the infested catalysts. As you can see though, also you can get the Snipetron blueprint there, Ether Dagger blueprint, Ghoul Saw blueprint. Look at this bad boy. Yeah, it does the damage, okay? It does the damage. You have all of the parts for the Ghoul Saw. You have the Ghoul Saw's one and only stance, as it is a new type of melee weapon. And then you have Plague Zaw parts. So all in all, the shop is good, but the thing you want is fully built Forma. Look at that. Oh my god, 2 Forma. So me, a lot of people, a lot of us will be using this opportunity to farm up a lot of Forma. So if you see me on stream a lot, just running this event for the next month, don't be surprised. It's going to be very common. So yeah. Talking about the mission itself, it's really just not that hard. Step 1 is just a retrieval mission to get the toxin, again. Step 2, you just mix and pretty much it's a defense point for 2.5 minutes. You just throw in your catalyst, throw in your Phylaxis, call it a day, and then defend that point. Then from there, you run over to the defense drone, do a little escort mission. Important thing to note about the defense drone, escort mission part, you can pretty much use, I think people are saying Nova Prime Portal and Loki Prime in order to get the drone closer to the objective faster because the drone is slow. So you can use, I think Loki Prime's a skill that trades places, and Nova Prime's Portal that teleports you forward a lot. So hopefully that works. If not, let me know because I myself didn't care enough to do that, but if it does work for you, let me know. It did in the past and it seemed to have worked before, but if it gets patched out or anything, again, yeah, just let me know. The mission itself, once you get to the final part, is easy. It just spawns infested, and the more catalysts and Phylaxises you've used, the more hemocytes, which is the boss at the end, will spawn. When you use all 8, 4 Phylaxis, 4 catalyst, 4 hemocytes will spawn, each at 25% of the Boyle's defense target or murder target of infested, and it's fairly simple. Just attack the faces when they open up. And again, you might want to just use a high attack speed, high multi-shot, just a lot of bullets type damage, not a high one-shot type damage, because that seems to be how this Warframe boss scales in just weird damage number ways. So again, I use my Prisma Gricata. If you have a high attack speed, high bullet count build of anything else, go for it. So yeah, just running through this event, you shouldn't have many issues getting a ton of Forma. So far, I think I've only farmed up 5 or 6 extra Formas, but that's just because I wanted to make some videos and get some things done there. But you can farm up 494,000 standing all at once, and each mission gives you pretty much about 3,000 standing, so 1 Forma if you use all of the Phylaxis and Catalyst. So get farming, get your Forma. I know a lot of us are going to be using it to build up hundreds of Forma, 1 to 200, just so that we can stock up for a while, because ever since Sisters of Parvos and Kuva Liches, god damn it motherfuckers, do I need a lot of Forma, Jesus. So yeah, we're gonna go do that and farm that up. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe, favorite, share, do all that stuff if you want to support the channel, and I thank you for being here. Hopefully I see some of you on stream, so see you later. Peace.